What up? Top of the morning. I'm on my way. I'm not even sure if you can hear me. Sometimes my microphone malfunctions. That's why I bought a mic. But I'm on my way. You can see I'm dead tired. I'm beat. I'm gonna go get some figures at Target. I know they have this Black Friday sale on the 29th, which is today, Sunday. And I've been looking for Thomas Wayne. I grabbed already the Cyborg Spider-Man Negative Zone, so I don't really need those. But if there are any more, I probably will grab 2 more. But I'm really here for Thomas Wayne Batman. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell if you want to get the videos as soon as they upload.
How's this for an intro? Take a look at me. I'm what you're here to see. You don't want music, do you? You disrespectful son of a...
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. And right now I want to talk to you guys about Batman. Gotta love Batman, one of my favorite superheroes of all time. One of the most iconic superheroes of all time. The iconic Batman. If you don't love Batman, then you don't love superheroes. It's just plain and simple. That's just the way I feel. But of course, that's just my opinion. You don't have to like Batman. I don't like a couple superheroes, so I don't blame you. But for me, Batman is cool. Spider-Man is cool. There's a lot of guys I really do appreciate. And seeing that McFarlane is now producing the Batman and DC Multiverse figures, I wasn't impressed in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. The first few figures that were released was really like derpy and dopey. Really flimsy. I didn't like them. They remind me of Gumby. But as time progressed, he came out with more Batman sculpts and more different versions of Batman, and I started to like these things. And I know a lot of people don't like that idea. They don't want Batman over and over and over again, but I do. So I think McFarlane is doing something good because he's getting new collectors like myself into the line. Because if it wasn't for all these Batman after Batman consecutively, I don't think I would care about the line. I don't want Flash. I don't want Aquaman. I don't want Blue Beetle. Superman is cool too, honestly. I take a bunch of versions of Superman because I know a ton of them exist. I mean, once upon a time, and it still may be like that, Batman was the most selling superhero of all time. Like, he had so much merch. He had his own movies. He had TV shows. He had movies, TV shows. Like, Batman was the guy. And then Marvel came up, and now DC is kind of in the shadow. But make no mistakes, Batman is still probably the #1 most popular superhero as far as I'm concerned. I mean, maybe next to Superman. And I may be wrong, but that's just how I feel. My son has a ton of Imaginext figures, and I couldn't help but notice how many Batman he had. And I was like, damn, Batman he's so many different costumes and variations of Batman that it's almost never ending. It's almost like Spider-Man. And I didn't know that. I didn't know there was so many different versions of Batman. For example, the Flashpoint. I didn't really know about Flashpoint until I saw the Flashpoint paradox. I guess what I'm saying is I don't know if he came from that movie or there was a comic with Thomas Wayne in it. See, I wouldn't know. I didn't read any comics. If you have any of these Batman, then you probably know what are the good ones and what are the bad ones. I think honestly there are probably about 20 Batmans so far, and I probably have about 15 of them because I don't have the ones I showed you in the picture. And I would like those. The blue one looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to buy it. It feels weird spending money on that. But these I felt great spending money on. There's 1 or 2 issues with a lot of these figures, but we'll get into that during a real review. I just wanted to kind of tell you my 4 favorite out of the 15 that I have. And believe me, there are a bunch of other ones. There's Doomsday Batman, or what do you call him? Whatever his name is. There's a Green Lantern style Batman. There is the Batman Who Laughs, which is another good figure too. There's an Arkham Origins. There's a couple different Batman, but these are my favorite. The Greg Capullo Batman with the yellow on it, the Grim Knight Batman, the Thomas Wayne Batman, and the Arkham Knight Batman. These are my 4 favorite. They move the best, they look the best, they feel the best, and I feel like they're worth my money. Sorry, this is not a review. This is just my opinion on the 4 best looking Batman from Todd McFarlane, DC Multiverse. If you guys want to see reviews of these individually or all together, let me know. They are pretty much, I don't want to say they are the same because they're not, because all these figure sculpts are different and they all move pretty similarly, but the ab crunch is different. The heads are different. Like the Capullo head on the left is so weirdly done. I don't understand why they made it that way. Same thing with the Arkham Knight Batman. There's no diaphragm cut in there like the rest of them, although he moves the best than the other 3. So it's so weird how the tooling and sculpting is and articulation is on these figures, but I couldn't lie and tell you that they're ugly figures. They really look nice. And I know they're taller than the average 112 scale, and that kind of bugs people too. They're like, oh, they need to be in 1. But why? If you're going to pose DC figures with DC figures, who cares? You don't need them to match your Marvel Legends scale or your Storm collectibles. To be honest, they are kind of in scale with Storm collectibles. But these are really cool Batman. I mean, I don't know what else to say. My favorite out of the four will probably be Grim Knight and Thomas Wayne, because those guys look amazing. And I would like to see more Batman. I can't wait. I mean, there's a few I look forward to, like a Michael Keaton Batman, a Christian Bale Batman, a Ben Affleck Batman, the armored version of Ben Affleck, the Nightmare version of Ben Affleck, Adam West Batman. There's a couple more. I wrote them down on Instagram. I can't really remember them all, but there's so many. Oh, Batman Beyond. So I know there's a lot to look forward to from this line. So I'm on board right now. And other than a few articulation fixes, I don't see any problems with these figures. I think if they fix the articulation, these figures could be almost up there with Storm collectibles. Dare I say that? I know it's crazy. The plastic doesn't feel as soft and good as Storm collectible does. I don't know how to explain that. Like, a lot of this plastic feels hollow and cheap, but it looks great and it poses great for the price. There's just a few things like the diaphragm joint, again, the ab crunch, maybe fix a little bit of the butterfly joints, get a die cut in there. Again, I'll get more in depth in that kind of stuff in the reviews, because I didn't want to talk about none of the mechanical stuff. I just wanted to get on the way it looks visually. Like, these costumes, these figures interpret well from their comic counterparts. But let me know what you guys think about these in the comment section down below. Let me know which ones you have, which ones you look forward to, what you like about them, what you don't like about them. Are these your favorite as well? Or which four were your favorite, or however many are your favorite? Let me know all that in the comment section, because I am interested. This is kind of a new thing. We usually deal with Marvel Legends, but I think I'm gonna mess around with these Batman figures. Someone asked me if I'm gonna do customs. I don't know. I don't have a reason to. I think Todd McFarlane and his company is coming out with enough Batman for me to be satisfied that I don't have to make any customs. With Spider-Man, there's so many versions that I think Hasbro could still do, and that still leads me to make customs, because there's so many. I'll help out, I guess, in that department. But again, let me know what you think about this. Feel free to like, subscribe for more content, click that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?